Good afternoon, all. Able to hear me?
Hi Navin, good afternoon.
Hi.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. So we have started this particular thing, right? Lahari group of companies. As I said that we are going to work on Lahari group of companies, which is having for example, India, one company codes in India and as well as in US, right? In India, again, we have two company codes. We will discuss like uh, what is company code and all the details. So here one company code is in Hyderabad and one company code is in Mumbai and one company code in US, that is in Fremont. Okay, and again same in these company codes in Hyderabad we have a two plants, that is one is in Patancheru, I took just an example, and one is in Balnagar. And what are those plants? Are cement plants. At same time, we have one more plant in Mumbai, that is in Thane, that is steel plant. And same time in US also we have one plant, that is steel plant. Is this clear? Any questions on this? Yes.
no
Right.
Navin.
So here these companies have need to report in two currencies. One is INR, another one is in USD. Correct. So here, for example, we need to have three different reportings. One is local gap, right? Whatever may be the country. So as per your head office, we need to have a local gap reporting. Local gap reporting is nothing but, for example, we are in India now. Our company head office is in India, so we need Indian gap reporting, right? Same time, if your company is in Australia, then you need to have Australian gap reporting. You need to generate Australian gap reporting. Okay. Same time, we have in US, then we need to have US gap reporting. So here local gap, when I take it as in, so two currencies as I said, one is INR. So we need to generate reports in two different ways. Normally, local gap, that is nothing but an INR. So again, we need to, for example, we want to do international exposure, imports or exports to other countries. At that particular point of time, we need to submit a reporting in group currency, means common currency where world do the transaction, world perform the transaction. That is nothing but in USD. Here, so you can call this USD as an hard currency or international currency. So, right. So we need to generate reports in INR and as well as in USD for Indian company, right? So Hyderabad in India, so we need to generate a report in INR and as well as in USD. Same time in Mumbai, INR and USD. When it comes to San Francisco, our head office is in India. So that's the reason we are generating report in INR local currency and as well as in hard currency. And same time, the reports, as I said, that local gap, that is fiscal year April to March, 12 months, April to March and April to March. And IFRS reporting also we want it for international purpose. So that is, we will do the same thing what we follow in local gap. And when it comes to US gap reporting, US, where most of the US companies, not all, most of the US companies will follow their reporting from Jan to December. Clear? So we need to generate three different reports. One is in local gap, IFRS reporting and US gap reporting. So we are going to see all these three reportings. Clear? And in this particular example, we are going to take Lahari group of companies, and each and every batch I'll take one real-time company example and I'll perform accordingly.
Navin, what is the full form of gap?
Generally agreed accounting principles, and IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards. Okay, and definitely we will see in depth. Actually, probably it is out of our things, but still we are going to cover few of Indian gap reports and as well as IFRS reports. Standards we are going to discuss. Clear? Any
Yes, sir.
questions?
Yes, Navin.
No, sir.
Hope just write it down this particular picture. Any organization, again, I'm telling you, if it is an SAP, your SAP consultant, then definitely whatever may be the company, whatever may be the organization, SAP organization structures look like this. So normally, generally, that it will start from company. Normally, in general, it will start with the company, but in SAP, it will start with the client. Here, so the thing will start with, because everything will be stored in client as we discussed earlier also, client concept. So just write it down as it is. We need to remember in future, we are going to remember everything, but still we need to remember the complete structure. So
So, Navin, we have already taken on this
it's already
chart.
written, right?
Yeah.
We have already started discussion also, right?
No,
What
not discussion. Only we have just taken the chart.
what is the client? What is client and everything we discussed?
Yeah, we
Yes.
have discussed.
Yes.
Till which point we discussed? Did we discuss operating concern?
Yes, sir.
Right? See again, why operating concern is required?
1:1 and 1:n we have
So that is
discussed.
controlling area.
Okay.
Operating concern, I said. Why operating concern is required to any organization?
Profitability.
Yes, to know the profitability analysis. Nothing but cost, COGS, nothing but cost of goods sold minus revenue, or revenue minus cost of goods sold. Whether the firm is running in profit or in loss. To generate those reports, the operating concern is a mandatory component. Clear? We call it in SAP as in COPA. COPA, nothing but cost and profitability analysis. This particular step we are going to do in our module as a last one, not in starting. We are going to do this operating concern at last. Okay. And as I said, that controlling area. What is control? Any questions on operating concern? See what operating concern? Operating concern will be prepared. We can generate reports branch wise, right? Multi-dimensional reports we can generate like branch wise, segment wise, customer wise, right? Product wise, whatever reports you want, multi-dimensional reports we can generate through operating concern, right? And same time, controlling area. What is controlling area? What is controlling area?
We can generate cost and management reports.
Cost and management reports for internal analysis.
Internal.
Cost and management reports for internal analysis purpose. And same time, earlier, as we know that our modules are FI and CO. FI and CO. So till 4.5 version, till 4.5 version or 4.6 version you can take. Till 4.6 version, FI was this controlling area. The controlling area, as I discussed earlier also, the CO profit center standard hierarchy was in CO module, and this is only deals with FI module till 4.6 version. It deals with only GL. What is when the formula was already we discussed that, I believe. So the formula was only single report we used to generate as GL debit equal to GL credit. That's it. Means GL account debit equal to what are the reports we can generate, what are GL wise balances we can see, GL wise open items we can see. Okay. And only GL debit equal to GL credit. That is the only thing we used to able to see with this in this particular version. So we used to call it as a classic GL accounting. Classic GL accounting. So the companies were not happy with this sort of reporting, So they want multi-dimensional reporting, multiple reports they want. Okay. So then in ECC 6 version onwards, they came up with a new concept called new GL accounting. New GL accounting. Remember this, new GL accounting. So again, when you attend interview, definitely most of the questions they are going to cover, it's going to cover from new GL accounting. So in ECC 6, they came up with new GL accounting. So the formula has completely got changed. The principle got changed. What is this? So GL plus, I'll tell you what do you mean by business area, plus segment or profit center, plus segment debit equal to same GL plus business area plus profit center plus segment credit. This is a new GL concept, means we can generate reports GL wise, business area wise, profit center wise, and segment wise. Not only earlier version, we have only GL wise, we can generate reports. But here we can generate reports GL wise on the base of business area, on the basis of profit center, on the base of segment. So here in new GL accounting, when it come up with new GL accounting, it is considered as a revolutionary version and it generates multi-dimensional reports. Multi-dimensional reports. Clear? Multi-dimensional reporting structure. So normal SAP standard, as I mentioned earlier also, SAP standard also, we can generate up to 2000 different reports. No any ERP, no any other software will provide you these many reporting structures. This is, I said, SAP standard reporting. SAP standard reporting. Clear? And again, the customized reporting, we can generate any number. There is no limit for that. There is no limit for that. Clear? So in ECC 6 version, okay, the profit center, whatever profit center standard, profit center accounting, okay, profit center accounting is moved from CO module to FI module. From that particular onwards, it is considered as a new GL accounting. It is considered as a new GL accounting. And mostly in Hyderabad, again, what I saw majority, people are still teaching the classic GL accounting itself. They're not covering the this one, new GL accounting concept. And it is most important concept and little lengthy concept, but it's a backbone for complete SAP ERP. This particular thing. Is this clear? Any questions on this particular thing?
No, sir.
All right. So here we have covered up to, so write down. I think we have covered controlling area. What is the advantage with the controlling area? 1:n methodology. So controlling areas can be maintained. Controlling areas can be maintained. Okay, two different methods. One is 1:1 methodology. Next one, 1:n methodology. This is very important concept. What is the difference between 1:1 methodology and 1:n methodology? In the sense, 99% companies will follow their controlling area as 1:n methodology. 1:n methodology. So what happens? What is the reason 1:n methodology? In the sense, one controlling area can be integrated to company code 1, company code 2, company code 3, company code 4, like as so on. So one controlling area can be integrated to number of companies. So what is the advantage if I am having one controlling area to number of company codes? In the sense, the intercompany transactions is possible. When you are doing intercompany transactions, in the sense, what does it mean? Your SAP, your SAP is configured controlling area as 1:n methodology. Understood? Whenever we are doing intercompany transactions, in the sense, what does it mean? Your organization structure, the controlling area part is designed as 1:n methodology. Means one controlling area assigned to number of company codes. Clear? So with that, what is the advantage in the sense? In the sense, cross company code costing is possible. Cross company code costing is possible. What do you mean by cross company code costing? Cross company code costing is nothing but, for example, company code 1 rent need to pay. Okay, but due to some reason there are insufficient of funds or something else, then that can be, this cost can be transferred to company code 2. And same time, company code 2 cost can be transferred to company code 3. Clear? For example, advertisement. If I take example, advertisement, you know that, right? Deferred revenue expenditure. The meaning of deferred revenue expenditure. So we spent huge amount on advertisement. So that is, and that particular advertisement we can use for company code 1, company code 2, company code 3, company code 4. Right? For example, if I take Reliance, Reliance is again in real time, they are one of the partners of SAP, and their organization structure is controlling area 1:n. So whatever advertisement they are going to do, that is applicable to complete all company codes. Complete to all company codes. So they follow 1:n methodology. So what is the advantage with the 1:n methodology? In the sense, cross company code costing is possible. Intercompany transactions are possible. Right? And controlling area 1:1 methodology means one controlling area is assigned to only one company code. And for second company code, one more controlling area. Right? So at if control 1:1 methodology they are following, then the cross company code transaction will not possible. Cross company code transactions will not possible when they are following 1:1 methodology. Clear? Any questions on this?
Sir, generally, why they book expenses for the other company code, sir?
Sorry.
Generally, why they book? You said that expenses can be booked for the other company
Correct,
code,
correct.
right?
See, for example, I am an employee of company code 1. Due to some reasons, I'm a regular employee, I'm an employee, my payroll is in company code 1. Right? So due to some reasons, this particular 2 to 3 months, I need to go to company code 2, and because of that, for example, I'm an accountant, senior accountant, and I'm having one assistant in my company code. Okay, but due to some reasons, the company code 2, whoever accountant is there, he left the organization and no backup is there. Then for 2 to 3 months, I need to take care of company code 2 accounts, and my assistant is taking care of company code 1. Then I need to travel to this particular place and I need to work. Clear? I am an employee of company code 1, but I am giving services to company code 2.
Okay.
Right? Then the salary will be paid by company code 2, even though I am an employee of company code 1. Hope it's clear. So whereas this is possible because these are all under one controlling area. If the controlling areas are different, company codes and controlling areas completely different, then the employee cannot move from one company code to another company code. For example, you are working for your own organization, right? And your organization is also there in Pune. So normally you have some work, you have to do some work in Pune branch. Then what you will do, you will go there and you will work there. For
Okay.
example, you are working for XYZ company, and XYZ company is having company codes of 1 and 2. So you are working in 1, but there is some requirement in 2. We will go and we will work there. But
Okay.
same time you are working for XYZ company. Okay. And there is one more company called ABC company, which is irrelevant.
Okay.
And XYZ company you are working, there is a requirement in ABC. So will we go and work there? Yes.
We need to go there and work.
No, ABC company is completely different,
Oh, then we need not to work.
right? That is 1:1 methodology.
Okay. Okay.
Is this clear now?
No, here you said that expense will be booked for the company code, no, sir. Here I'll be booking the expenses for company code 1. Payment will be done by company code 2, right, sir?
See, that's what I'm saying. Again, see, for example, company code 1 is having, for example, whatever maybe the XYZ reason, they are having insufficient funds. And what we requested is that should be paid by company code.
Company code 2.
But later again, we will repay them.
Okay.
Right. That is the thing we will have. We will take services from company code 1 and that will be provided to company code 2, company code 3, company code 4. And those company codes again will pay back the amounts to from which company code they have taken.
Okay.
Hope it's clear now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
So this is very, very important concept in controlling area part. 1:n methodology, 1:1 methodology. What is the difference between 1:n, 1:1 methodologies? So one is just again blind rule. 1:n methodology, intercompany transactions are possible. You are performing intercompany transactions as an end user. Then what does it mean? That your organization structure controlling area is assigned as a 1:n methodology. And in your organization, there is no intercompany transactions. There are no intercompany transactions. Then what does it mean? In the sense that particular organization controlling area is having 1:1 methodology. If any company doesn't have the 1:n intercompany transactions. Clear? 99.9% companies will follow their controlling area in 1:n methodology. Fine. Because they need group reporting and everything, we can do it. Fine, everyone.
Yes, Navin.
So this is what we did. Client 800. You can see here, for example, you can write it down here. Cross company code, as I said, 1:n methodology. So this look like this. Client, operating concern. We have controlling areas, for example, controlling area 1, which is following 1:n methodology. So in that, we have 3 different company codes. LI01, I'm just taking a 4-digit number, LI01, LI02, and LU01. Right? So we are following controlling area for LI01 is 1, controlling area 1. For LI02, same controlling area 1. And LU01, the same controlling area we have. When it comes to company code 4, they don't want controlling areas, a common controlling area. They want a separate controlling area. This is called controlling area to one company code. Company controlling area to company codes is nothing but 1:n. Controlling area to company code is nothing but 1:n methodology. Clear? Okay. Write down first, we will write company, then next we'll go to company code. Write down in the organization structure. The next element is, the next part is company. Write down company. The next, after that, we'll go to company codes. Company. Company means group of companies in SAP. Company means group of companies in SAP. Nothing but you can write within the bracket corporate office, what we call normally. Company means group of companies in SAP. Based on this, we generate all consolidated reports, like country wise, product group wise, segment wise, etc. In other words, company represents the group. Company represents the group. Also, the definition of company is optional. The definition of company is optional. A company can have any number of company codes. A company can have any number of company codes. So first we do the company codes, then next we will discuss about these two. Next, write down company codes. Company codes. It is smallest organizational unit or element. It is the smallest organizational element in FI module. For legal reporting. Based on this, we can generate all financial reports for internal and external stakeholders. Company code may be a holding company or subsidiary company or branch company or affiliated company, or it may be a sister concern. Full stop. Every legal entity we need to create a company code in SAP. In other words, it is the organizational unit organizational unit in financial accounting for which a complete set of books are maintained for internal and external legal reporting. That is to prepare legal financial statements. Full stop. In SAP, the definition or the creation of company code is mandatory. Kindly check once these two. I know it's little today and next session would be little. We will have more writing part because these are the these are the basic concepts which we need to understand. Again, I'm reiterating. Even though I have a material, I can straight away circulate it, but I know pretty well because we will ignore this particular thing. So if we dictate, then we can have a discussion part. So kindly check this. Any questions in this company and company code? So normally in other ERPs or like any accounting software, it will start with company. If you take Tally, first step would be company creation, and second step would be ledger creation, and third step would be voucher entry. Fourth step would be reporting part. But here in SAP, we have first would be client already, which is predefined, and after that, right? What is the next step? We will have operating concern, the next controlling area, the next company. Any questions on this? The difference between company and company code. Company, why we will define company in the sense which represents as I said, that corporate office or group of companies, right? If you take Reliance group of industries or Reliance group of companies, so under Reliance group of companies, we have n number of businesses. They will do n number of businesses. Reliance Trends, Reliance Fresh, Reliance Digital, right? So each one, Reliance is a group of company. Reliance Digital is one company code. Reliance Trends is one company code. Reliance Fresh will be one company code, right? So why Reliance group of companies we need to create in the sense, for example, I am getting Reliance Fresh is in loss, right? And Reliance Trends is in profit, and Reliance Fresh or something is in profit. So they want to check whether Reliance group of industries, is it in profit or loss? In the sense, all the company codes, profit and losses summed up. Okay, then we will come to know the net profit or net loss of Reliance group of industries. So why the Reliance group will be created in the sense to, here I mentioned, based on that, we generate all consolidation reports, company code wise. We can consolidate the report part, and at the end, we can make a decision. Reliance group of company is in profit or loss because they're having hundreds of company codes. So again, if I don't have, for example, Reliance, we will take Reliance is having only Reliance Trends. It doesn't have any other businesses. Only one is there, Reliance Trends, that's it. they will do that particular activity. They don't have any other thing. Then it don't require any consolidation report, right? Reliance Trends, whether it's running profit or loss, that is okay, right? Then company in SAP company, we need not to create company directly. We can create company code as a Reliance Trends. But when it is mandatory to create a company, when a company that is group of that is nothing but when it is having more than one company code, more than one business, then it is mandatory to create a company. If they are having only one business, then it is not required to create any company. We can directly create the company code, nothing but create or define. In SAP, we call it as in define or definition. Right? If we are having only one company code, only one business, then definition of company is an optional. Again, I'm telling you, creation of company is an optional. Whether you want to, if you are having only one company code, then it's an optional to create. You can create company and you can do company code. You can create, or else directly you can create company code. Clear?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
Yeah, yes, no.
No, Navin.
No, sir.
How about this? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
This is concept company, whether it's a compulsory, we need to create it. We need to create it when we have more number of company codes, right? It's optional when we are having only one company code, right? And why company code is required? What is the company code? Again, highest organizational element is operating concern, and the smallest organizational element is company code in SAP, right? And what is the main purpose of company codes will do? If we are doing one business, we want to know what is whether our business is running in profit or loss. So these company codes will be used to prepare financial reports. Normally, these financial reports, for legal requirement, we will prepare these financial reports. Clear? Any questions? And we will have one particular topic on company accounts. I'll tell you that, which is not required in SAP, but still for awareness purpose, because once we go to the what you call client place, over there it is required for us to understand their balance sheets and all. So for that particular purpose, we are going to cover the company accounts also completely. Clear, everyone? So that's the reason I won't cover this holding company. What do you mean holding company, subsidiary company, and all those stuff here? Any questions here? Company and company code.
No questions.
Thank you. Next one, credit control area. Next one, credit control area. You can see here, credit control area. Anyone have a knowledge what is credit control area? What is a credit control area?
Credit given by the company code to the customers.
On what basis?
On
Yeah, I'll explain. Right now, credit control area. It is a mandatory component. See, again, this is not for FI module. It is a mandatory component for credit management module. Credit management module. Based on this, we can control the credit limits, of customers, at the time of sales order creation, delivery postings. Again, we will repeat in practical part. Just remember this. Customers at the time of sales order creations, delivery postings, and
Delivery posting is
delivery
nothing but delivery
postings.
challan, right?
Delivery postings, nothing but your GRIR, and billing document generation. Billing document generation. See, what is the need of credit control area in the sense? Again, it is related to credit management module. So there is a separate team normally at end user level. There is a separate team we will have normally. We can see in the banking credit risk management team. Credit risk management team, what they will do, they will assess the customer capacity, means how much credit we can give to the customer. Clear? If credit risk management team is not there and this particular module is not there, credit controlling area, right? Credit management module is not there, then what we will do? See, we will try to sell the goods more and more, but we can sell in two different ways. One is we can sell on a cash basis, cash transaction, and we can do the credit transaction also. But selling the goods or services, cash transactions would be little challenge when compared to credit. Yes, most of the transaction, 99% transactions in companies will perform on credit basis itself. Credit basis itself. So if we are selling goods to or services to customer, so we should know how much quantity, how much amount of goods or services we can sell to customer. What is their repayment capacity? That all will be performed, will be judged in this particular module, and which will be integrated to FI module again. This particular module, credit management module, will be integrated in FI module. Is this clear? Any questions?
No,
Credit control area is a mandatory component, even though it is not our cup of tea, but still we are going to discuss this. The CMM module. Yeah, any questions?
No, sir.
Yeah, don't take me wrong, again and again I'm asking, but initial these concepts I'll ask again and again, any sort of queries you have. Okay, next one, financial management area. Financial management area. Financial management area. It is a mandatory component. So see, submodules, how many we are going to touch? We are going to touch financial management area. It is a mandatory component for funds management module. For funds management module. Based on this, we can generate all cash flow statement reports and funds flow statement reports. Full stop. The FM area, is taken from the company code when we assign company code to FM area. More than one company code more than one company code can be assigned more than one company code can be assigned to FM area. Any questions on this? See this FM area again. What is the need of this financial management area? This is again new concept. In 4.6 version, we don't have this concept, FM area, right? It was introduced when ECC 6, right? What is the need to assess your what are your total cash flows and what are your total funds flows, right? This particular area is required to assess what are the total cash flows and your funds flows, right? So we are going to see, probably you have done here in graduation level or in PG level, the cash flow statements and funds flow statement. So here again, before going to this particular module, we will see few examples on cash flow statements and as well as in funds flow statements. What is the current ratio? Different sort of ratios also we are going to see. Okay, next one. Profit center standard hierarchy. Profit center standard hierarchy. The profit center standard hierarchy. The profit center standard hierarchy is highest level for profit center reporting. For profit center reporting. Okay, don't write this. What is the need of profit center hierarchy in the sense? For profit center reporting, then first we need to have the profit center standard hierarchy. The top highest in profit center accounting. First one, it starts with profit center standard hierarchy. And after that, it will follow profit center group, subgroup. And after that, it will have a profit center. Okay, write down first. Next one, profit center group or subgroup. Profit center group or subgroup. It will be used to capture plan or actual values for more than 2 profit centers. And it will be used to allocate or distribute plan or actual values from common profit centers. From common profit centers to unit profit centers. Or from service profit centers to product-based profit centers. Okay, just check this. Any questions? Let me know. See here. First, we will create profit center standard hierarchy. I'll show you in the structure. See. See here. First, we will create profit center standard hierarchy. So under that, we will have number of profit center groups or subgroups. The hierarchy starts with the profit center accounting starts with profit center standard hierarchy. Under that, we will have number of groups, and under that particular group, we will have number of subgroups. And the last but not least, it ends with any profit center standard hierarchy ends with profit center. Any profit center standard hierarchy ends with profit center. So here in the literature, we have checked what is a profit center hierarchy as a group or subgroup. It will be used to capture plan or actuals. So what is the plan? How much amount we want to invest? If we are planning, right, that will be captured, and as well as what is the actual we have spent, right, that will also capture. Okay, and same time actual values for more than 2 profit centers, right? We can compare one profit center or more than one profit centers. We can analyze or assess the actual or the plan one. And same time we will have, for example, as I said, that what is our company. For example, if I take company, as I said, that Lahari group of companies, right? Lahari group of companies will have one profit center. Lahari group of companies will have one profit center. And same time we have LI01. Okay, and as I'm taking example, LI02 is one company code, LI01 is one company code, LU01 US company code. We have 3 different company code, right? And each company code will have one or more profit centers. I'll tell you what exactly the profit center perform, what activity in profit center we are going to do, right? So one company code may have one profit center or more than one profit center, right? And whatever common profit center is nothing but whatever profit center we are maintaining at company level. At company level, that is considered as a corporate profit center or common profit center. So whatever actuals are plan we are going to allocate to that profit center, that can be allocated to any company code profit centers. It's not common. Okay, that is common actually. So that can be distributed to any profit centers of any company. Is that clear? Any questions? I know it's a little, but till we enter into practical, this particular part will looks like Greek and Latin at least. But still, before entering into practical, at least you need to know the terminology, what we are using it. Any questions on this particular thing?
No, sir.
Sorry? Okay.
Nothing, sir.
Okay. Next one, profit center. Profit center. It is the smallest organizational element. It is the smallest organizational element in FI module for generating all financial reports for internal stakeholders. Okay, for internal stakeholders. Understood this particular point? Why it is not for external stakeholders or external? Why it is not for external? Yes.
Maybe it is confidential. What is the reason?
Why? Because see here, as we are discussing, whatever, see here, what is profit center? It will use to capture or actual values, right? Nothing but your complete cost and revenues we are going to mention in the profit centers, right? So in general, we won't display, we will display to external whether we are in profit or loss, that's it. But if we are gaining a profit, so to produce a product, to produce but one particular product, so we will do different expenses at different levels, right? We will sum up and we will sell into the market by adding some profit, and we will call that cost plus profit equals to price. We will display to external parties only the pricing part, but we won't display the costing part. Clear? So that is the reason over here we will mention both. We will have both the things in profit center accounting. So that's the reason this will the reports whatever is going to generate. So those reports is applicable only for internal stakeholders for decision making. You are spending a huge cost, like cost is more and revenue is less, then we can take a decision. Why here cost we are spending more? Why the revenues are less? And that we are not going to display those reports to external people. Right? Any questions on this? So again, we will have.
No, no, sir.
Okay. Next one, segment. Again, this is the new concept. Segment is also new concept. Segment reporting, earlier it was not there. It is introduced in new GL accounting. Right down. Segment. Segment is an additional organizational element segment is additional organizational element for generating all financial reports with line of business or area of business. So what is segment? Segment is an additional organizational element for generating all financial reports with line of business or area of business. So this particular point, park it for some time. I'll explain both. Next one, business area. This is old concept again. Business area. Business area is an old organizational element for finance module or in finance module to generate all financial reports with the area of business or line of activities. See, in segment also we spoke about area of business or line of activities. We'll see this. Next one. Generally the branches of the organization can be taken as the business area. We can prepare the financial statements. We can prepare the financial statements for each business area. Full stop. These financial statements can be used by top management for internal analysis purpose. Full stop. The definition or creation of business area is optional. Okay. So here I'll come to here. See, normally when GL account, new GL concept has been introduced, we know that profit center. We have created profit center, and in profit center only segment means what is the main purpose of new GL accounting is, as I said, that dynamic reporting is the main purpose. Any organization want multi-dimensional report, right? They want GL wise reporting, profit center wise reporting, right? Segment wise reporting. Till 2022, whatever projects, even though whatever project I saw, right? Majority companies used to take only segment. They won't used to take business areas. But whatever latest implementations I saw, in that they are taking both. Even though this is old organizational element, but majority companies now, they are taking segment and as well as a business areas. What exactly this is difference in the sense, segment in the sense nothing but, for example, as I said, if I take same example, Reliance. Okay, Reliance group of companies. Okay, so Reliance group of companies is having, as I said, that one business line of business is Reliance Fresh, right? One group of one line of business is Reliance Digital. One line of business is Reliance Trends, right? So these are line of businesses. What are the business they are having? That they are having fresh Reliance Fresh business, Reliance Digital, and Reliance Trends. And same time, Reliance Fresh have number of branches area wise. For example, it can be in Dilshuk Nagar, it can be in Abbots, it can be in Kukatpalli, it can be in Chandanagar. The same thing, other business line of business also having number of business areas. Clear? So here we are calling it as a segment is an additional organizational element generating financial reports with line of businesses. Nothing but line of business is nothing but your product. So Reliance Fresh, what are the products they are going to deal? Reliance Digital, what are the products they are going to deal? Reliance Trends, what are the products they are going to deal? So product wise reporting or branch wise reporting. But companies want, earlier it used to give either of this. Either product wise you can generate a report or branch wise you can generate a report. But companies are not satisfied with that reporting structure. Now they want both reportings, line of business and as well as area of business. They want both, right? So at that particular point of time, segment reporting introduced in SAP. So what we can do in segment reporting, we can generate both. Area of business, we can generate reports, and as well as line of business wise, we can generate a report. But when it comes to business area, the term itself indicates business area. When segment was not there, business area. So either we can have business area as per the branch, or we can have line of business product wise. That's it. Not two. Not two. We can have only one. Either you can create area wise or you can create product wise. Means you can generate a report only area wise or you can generate a report product wise. Is this clear? So that's the reason we mentioned it as it's an old organizational element. So most of the companies now, again I'm telling you, most of the companies till last year, they were not opting for business area, they are going for segment. And few companies which I saw, now they are going both segment. For example, as I said that, for example, area line of business, they are going for segment reporting, segment, and areas, they are going for business area element. Is this clear? So here in our project, we are going to do in the same way. For line of businesses, we will create in segment, and areas we are going to create in business areas, so that we will have a knowledge on both segment wise and as well as business area wise. Is this clear? Understood these two differences, segment and business area. So you will get a question when we have a business areas concept, why SAP came up with segment? Clear? So what is our answer should be business area possible report we can generate either line of business or area of business, not both together. But when it comes to segment, we can have both. Clear? But in our project, we are going to see for area of business, we are going to use business area, and for line of business, we are going to use segment. Any questions? So, and this profits, the segment will be linked to profit centers. We'll see at the time of practical. We won't input anywhere. The end user will not going to input segment anywhere. The product, as I said that we have taken two products in our example, Lahari group of companies. What are those two products? One is cement and one is steel. That is nothing but line of business. And we have taken area also. What are that? Mumbai, Hyderabad, Patancheru, whatever it is. Sorry, those are plants, right? We have taken Hyderabad, Mumbai, San Francisco, Guntur, something like that. Clear? Any questions on this particular thing? Yes. The concept of the segment and business area.
Nothing from my end.
So it's optional. That's the reason I said optional. Whenever you have a branches, then you can create business area. If you don't have a branches, then you need not to create a business area. Right? But in our particular going forward, we are going to work on both segment and as well as business area, because either your client may have only one segment, or your client following segment and as well as a business area, or he may use the old concept of business area only. So that's the reason we never know which client you are going to assign. So that's the reason we are going to see both the things. The reporting we will see in both the things. Business area wise reporting we will see, segment wise reporting we will see. Next one, consolidation business area. It's very simple. If you are having number of branches, if you want to club all together, then we need to have consolidated business area. So write down consolidated business area or consolidation business area. It will be used It will be used to consolidate two or more business areas data. What are the sales in Dilshanagar? What are the sales in Kukatpalli? What are the revenues in Abbots? Something like that. So if you want to combine, then it is considered as a consolidated business area. It will be used to consolidate two or more business areas data. Next, last but not least, functional area. Functional area. It is a mandatory component. It is a mandatory component for cost of sales accounting. Based on this, we can analyze expenses, and incomes department wise or functional wise or functional area wise. Functional area wise. See here. It's a mandatory component, functional area. Which each organization will have number of departments. See, again, we have two things here. FM area, functional area. FM area is different and functional area is different. Right? What is FM area? What is FM area? This is for funds management area to analyze the fund cash flows and funds flows. But when it comes to functional area, what is functional area? This is nothing but departmental accounting. Business area is branch accounts and functional areas are nothing but your departmental accounts. So each department will have some sort of expense and some sort of revenues. To analysis that, we will create functional areas. So in an organization, whatever departments are there, that will be created under functional areas. Clear? Any questions on this particular basic terminology? What is what is client organization structure? What is an operating concern? Controlling area, what are the methodologies in controlling area? Company code or company code, credit control area, financial management area. So here you can see credit control area is related to your SD module, sales and distribution module. Clear? So we are, as I said that earlier also, we are not only restricted to do only FICO. We are going to do MM module, we are going to do SD module, we are going to do PP module, and same time credit management module also. Right? Any questions before we proceed?
No, sir.
Okay. So see, this is a structure what we did. So now I have taken, so our company is a Lahari group of companies. So here we have number of the structure. I'll explain. Is it possible to write down for you people this particular structure as it is? For every batch I will change. Kindly write down the structure I'll explain each and every point here. Normally people will take a screenshots of this, but I advise to write, at least it should be there in your whatever notes you have, even though I'm sharing the material. Probably I won't share this PPT part. So here L stands for Lahari. So these are company codes, LI01, LI02. So the same complete end-to-end project, we are going to work on this particular thing. So once you are done, let me know.
Done, sir.
Done? Okay. First of all, I'll explain what exactly this is. I have already prepared. See here, client is 800, our client is 800, as you know that. So LOCN, you can write it as an LOCN is nothing but Lahari operating concern. L stands for Lahari operating concern. This one, Lahari operating concern. Okay. So next one, as I said that we are going to work on 1:n methodology of controlling area. So LCOA is nothing but controlling area. LCOA is nothing but Lahari controlling area. Lahari controlling area. Lahari controlling area. 1:n methodology. What do you mean by 1:n methodology?
Cross company
Cross company code is possible. So next one, you can take Lahari group of companies, or you can take it as an, it's this nothing but Lahari is nothing but your group of company. This is nothing but your company. So here you can take, so here Lahari. Lahari is nothing but your company or group of company. Next one, we have 3 company codes. You can see here 3 company codes. One is LI01. LI01 stands for Lahari Cement Private Limited Hyderabad. So what is your company code? 1, Lahari Cement, okay, Private Limited Hyderabad. Lahari Cement Private Limited Hyderabad. In real time also, we need to take complete everything we need to put on the paper. That's the reason I'm asking you to write. In real time also, everything we need to put on the paper from 1 to last point. Okay. LI01, Lahari Cement Private Limited, Hyderabad. Next one, LI02. LI, this is company code LI02. LI01, LI02. LI02 is nothing but Lahari Steels Private Limited, Mumbai. So one company code in Hyderabad, one company code in Mumbai. Next one more company code we have. One more company code we have, LU01. LU01. Lahari Steels Inc. US company code. Lahari Steels Inc. Incorporation US. So 3 company codes. Remember that we are going to work on 3 different company codes, not one company code. We are going to work on 3 different company codes because we are following 1:n methodology. So here LI01, LI02 and LU01. Remember this. LI01, LI02 and LU01. LI01 is nothing but your cement company code Hyderabad. And next one, LI02 is nothing but your steel company code, which is in Mumbai. And LU01 is nothing but your US company code. Clear? Any questions? Okay. Next year, when it comes to LIC1, LIC1, what is LIC1? LIC1 is nothing but Lahari Credit Control Area. So we will have a customers differently in Hyderabad. Customers are different in what we call Mumbai. Customers are different in US. So each and every company code, we will have a separate credit control areas. So here you can take here LIC1 as Lahari Credit Control Area. Lahari Credit Control Area for Hyderabad. For Hyderabad company code. Next one, LIC2. LIC2. Lahari Credit Control Area for Mumbai. And next one, LIC3. You can see here LIC1, LIC2. I think I forgot to mention here structure. We will have LIC3 also for US company code. I have to, this is, yeah, LU01. I said LUC1 here I have mentioned, but it is LIC3, Lahari US Credit Control Area. Lahari Credit Control Area for US. Okay, this is the structure you can see here. Client 800, operating concern we have defined as an LOCN. We are going to, so which is nothing but Lahari operating concern. Controlling area is nothing but your LCOA, Lahari controlling area. And what is your company? Lahari, or you can create it as an LGCL, Lahari Group of Companies Limited. And we have three different company codes, three different business areas. Okay, line of businesses. That is, one is LI01, LI02, and LU01. LI01 is in Hyderabad. LI02 is from Mumbai. Okay, and LU01 is from US. Clear? And next one, we have a credit control area. Credit control areas are nothing but, we know what we mean by credit control area. We have three credit control areas for three different company codes, right? One is LIC1, that is for Hyderabad, LIC2 for Mumbai, and LIC3 for US. Next one, functional management area. That is nothing but to analysis your cash flows and funds flows. So we have functional areas. You can take it here. LIFM. This is nothing but, so common, we are creating common functional area for India and one functional area for US. So you can write it as a functional area 1 as LIFM. So the same thing I'll show you. That is shown in different structure. Okay. LIFM, that is nothing but Lahari India Functional Management Area. And LUFM, this is for US. India, I stands for India, Lahari India Functional Management Area, and Lahari US Functional Management Area. What is functional management areas? What are the functional management areas? Hello. Why we need to create functional management areas?
Departmental wise.
Correct, exactly, departmental wise. So you can see here one more presentation. This is functional areas. So we have in our company, we have a number of departments. One is admin department, human capital management, human resource, finance, purchases, quality department, stores department, production department, utilities department, and sales department. So we have created functional areas into, you can write it down. So number of departments we have. And how many departments SAP will support? How many number? 36 different modules as a set. So module is nothing but departments. 36 different departments it will support. Clear? Any questions? Once you are done, let me know this.
Naveen, I'm having a quick question.
Yeah.
Naveen, in CO, we create cost centers as department. Na?
Sorry?
Cost centers has department.
Cost centers as?
Department. So,
Correct.
yes. Then these also we create as department.
That's what I said. I'll come up with this because the concept here we call it as an, here we call it as an, what we call departments. Over there we call it as an elements. Clear? Some of the data will flow from FI to CO. Whatever transactions we are going to do in FI module, that will flow from FI to CO module. Clear? Over here we call it as a departmental. Over there we call it as in cost elements or cost center accounting.
So what will be the use of these two basically?
See, first of all, we will post the entries in FI module, right? Which can generate here. What is the difference in what is your cost center accounting? Again, that's what I don't want to deviate actually at this particular point of time. because people don't have this. What is the purpose you will prepare a cost center accounting? What does it takes actually cost center accounting?
know the
Expenses, sir.
Sorry?
Know the cost
Sorry?
expenses, sir.
Only
It is
expense.
related to expense.
Only cost, right? But here few departments will have a revenues also. Few departments not only restricted to operate costing, it will generate revenues also. Like for example, if you take sales department, even though it will have a cost, but same time it will generate a revenues or not. So if those transactions, is it possible to record in your cost center accounting? Hello,
No, Naveen.
right? So that's the reason we maintain separately in FI module, and the sum of the data, the configuration integration, we will do to CO. So wherever it required, that particular data will flow from FI to CO module. Hope I have answered your question.
Yes. Means Naveen, we can prepare reports at company code level, functional area level, and business area level.
Correct. That's what multidimensional reporting.
Okay.
Segment wise also. Currencies wise also. As I said earlier also, if you are posting one entry, then one particular entry if you are posting, then it will take 9 different entries it will show. 9 different entries. So that is it at this particular point of time. We can't discuss that. So that's the reason I'm just hiding it. Just I'm giving the structure. Clear, everyone? And don't give it the controlling part at this particular point of time, others. So whoever is having knowledge, okay, they can ask, but same time, if someone is getting confused, don't take that, restrict to this itself. Yeah, write down this functional areas.
Done, Naveen.
And same time, just take down this business areas also. Business areas also. Okay, so here business areas are, we have categorized into two. One is domestic consolidated business area and foreign consolidated business areas, right? Business areas nothing but your branches. We have a, in each company code, we have one Guntur branch, one is in Hyderabad branch, one is in Mumbai. And same time in US we have, okay, San Francisco and Singapore. Just write it down, I'll explain. Earlier, this particular concept was not there, a functional area concept. It's newly introduced. Fine.
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah. So here we said, see here, LADM is nothing but, as I mentioned earlier also, admin department, human resource management, finance department, purchase department, stores department, utilities department, production department, Lahari sales department. So when it comes to business areas, so we have different business areas. One is Hyderabad business area. Okay, LHYD is nothing but Hyderabad business area, Mumbai business area. Okay, next one, Singapore business area. And one more, we have Guntur business area. And last but not least, San Francisco, right? US business area. So two are, and we were consolidation business areas. What are the consolidation business areas? I'm categorized because Hyderabad, Mumbai, and Guntur business areas we are creating under domestic business areas. LDCB, nothing but Lahari Domestic Consolidation Business Area. I want to see different branches, how much Indian branches are generating revenues and how much incurring expenditure, right? So to consolidate that, we are creating as Lahari Domestic Consolidation Business Area. And we have two foreign business areas. One is in Singapore, another one is in San Francisco. So here we are creating under LFCB, Lahari Foreign Consolidation Business Areas. Clear? Next one, FM area. What are FM areas? We have already discussed. We are creating two FM areas. One is Indian FM area and US FM area. So I'm creating as an LIFA. Write it down. LIFA. You can see in the structure. See here. LIFA. What is LIFA? Is nothing but Lahari Finance Management Area. IN stands for India. And we have LUFA. LUFA is nothing but Lahari Financial Management Area US. Okay. And we have segments here. See here. Segment. So write down segment. LCORP. Lahari Corporate Segment. So if you are not understanding also, just write it down. Again, we will do that at the time of practical part. Cement segment. These are the different products we are adding. As I said that areas, business areas, nothing but area wise, and these are nothing but your product wise. Cement segment. Last but not least, steel segment. Any questions here? Any questions?
No, sir.
So this is a structure of any organization across the globe. So first, whenever we visit client place as implementation, if we want to do implementation as an implementation consultant, then definitely we need to understand the organization structure of the client. And out of this, these are the highest, whatever we have taken, these are the highest. So in this, they may have only one company code, so you can remove it. The other, whatever company code to company code. They may have 7 company codes. So you can add company code 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, right? And all will be, whenever company codes are there, then company would be compulsory. So one is controlling area, whether they are following 1:n methodology or 1:1 methodology, then you need to design like that. So we are going to design the complete structure in the practical environment from next session onwards. Clear? So this operating concern, now we are not going to do operating concern. Controlling area also in organization structure, we are going to do after creation of companies, company codes, business areas, credit control areas, financial management areas. After doing all, we will do controlling area part. Clear? So again, I'm reiterating. So organization structures, we are ready, right? And we saw the last session, the screen part, SAP screen part, what are the field attributes and all GUI part we saw. Next session, we are going to see for the first time, the client has taken a server. So what are the basic things we need to check in the client system? How to configure the country, how to configure the currencies, and all those stuff. First, we will do the basic configuration. After that, we are going to start with the enterprise structure part. I know we will spend little time on the introduction part. And after that, once we enter into the enterprise structure part, then the things will move very fast. But normally, without understanding this, if we do the next steps also, it's absolutely waste. We need to understand this particular concept. Any questions?
No, sir.
Yeah, we'll wind up here itself for today. And next week, we will see the session on same thing, the practical part. And whoever has not taken
Hands-on.
the server part, so please take the server or installation, whatever you want to do. Yes, please.
The server part is same Venkat, sir.
Sorry.
So we need to take from
Yeah,
Venkat.
yeah. Whoever is feasible for you people, you can take from them.
Yeah, sure.
So
Sir,
next week or the other week, whatever it is, the practice part is very important, crucial.
yes. Sir, please share these documents and recording.
Sorry.
These documents.
Yeah, this PPT, I won't share it.
Okay.
The other Word document, I'll share it.
Yeah, please share it.
Yeah.
And recording as well, sir.
I think yesterday's session recording I've shared. In the morning itself, I've shared today's morning. Any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
Good day.
Same.
Sir, 1 minute.
Yes,
Hello?
please.
Sir, in the group you shared,
Yes.
WhatsApp group. No, I did not get it, sir. Like,
If not, I'll share it again.
yeah, okay, no problem. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
How about others? Yesterday's
No,
recording session?
Naveen, we didn't receive it.
Okay,
We
fine,
didn't
I'll do-
receive yesterday's recording.
Okay, then I'll share it. I think I'll share it.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank
Naveen,
you.
thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.